In 1990, master chef and eco-entrepreneur Maury Rubin opened City Bakery in Manhattan. His baked goods became so wildly popular that he opened another branch in LA and 2 more in New York. I'm standing right now in the 3rd Manhattan branch, codename Birdbath 2.
Hey, welcome to Birdbath.
Maury's bakeries are now known as the greenest around. Everything in here, from the ingredients used to make the pastries to the materials used to build the bakery, is green and sustainable.
I think maybe the coolest, newest, I think most incredible material in the whole space is the countertop. It looks like slate, feels like marble. It's 100% paper. It's 100% post-consumer recycled paper. The cookie box is made out of something called eco-resin. It's from a company in Salt Lake City that makes basically environmentally friendly plastics. We made the table base out of the shipping crate that came in.
This is from the local farmer's market, right?
This is from the farmer's market, about a 5-minute walk from here. Simplicity is from upstate New York. The ceiling is the original ceiling for the building. The building is a classic New York City, Greenwich Village, early 1900s, 5-story walk-up. And I think it's important in the scheme of doing green building for people to remember that found and reuse is really as virtuous as anything. So even if it's not, you're not necessarily always looking for what's the latest, what's the newest. It's actually, in this case, like what's the oldest.
So Maury, you're an entrepreneur, a chef, and an environmentalist. Would you call yourself all 3?
Yes.
Which one are you first and foremost? And what's been the greatest challenge that you've come across in combining the 3?
You know what? I can't say one more than the other. I mean, I think I could say that pastry, being a chef has now become essentially my life's work. I've been thinking about the environment since I was a little kid. So that's just there's a thread there that goes back to when I was very young. And I think the entrepreneurial part is something that for 20 years now, almost 20 years, I mean, I've been thinking about business and ideas and creating new businesses, and that's just, it's a mix, and I think right now what Birdbath represents is actually a nice coming together of the environmental thoughts I have more in my private citizen hat, side by side with my work as a baker. Birdbath now represents to me a business model that is very much a footprint for expansion. But at the same time, in order to be faithful to its ethics, I mean, it's all about sustainability. So the bedrock of the idea is this is a sustainable business. And there's this interesting question that I'm going to bump into as we start to hopefully grow and hopefully succeed, which is just how large can something like this be and be faithful to the notion of sustainability. And right now, I don't know what that is. But it's a different kind of a business in this day and age, in a day and age where you look at the world falling apart and you say, what can I come up with a business model that works for my customers, that works for my staff, and that literally works for the earth.